Hello, Dr. Alexander here, and compliments of the season. First, let me apologize. I know that last month we started on a leadership journey, and I promised to discuss it all through November. Unfortunately, I lost my mother-in-law, who is like a second mom to me. So that really hit us hard, but we are grateful. So let's jump right in. Remember in November, we talked about the 6 degrees of leadership. We talked about the fact that a leader has to anticipate, navigate, communicate, listen, learn, and lead. So let's start with anticipate today. So anticipate really is predicting what lies ahead. It's like playing the chess game. For those of us that play chess, you always have to think several moves ahead. You know, as with any leadership topics, it always starts with you. So, an anticipation is not an exception. And for you to actually walk in this anticipation, you have to have this 4 essential qualities. I mean, there are many qualities, there are many processes, but let's talk about this 4. Because I believe that these 4 will help you as you journey through this leadership, topics or this leadership development or journey. So the first one is, 1, you have to embrace humility. Because without humility, we can become arrogant, thinking that we're always right, dismissing other people's ideas and inputs. So it's very important that we practice that, and then also be self-aware. We always have to measure ourselves. We have to be our best critics, actually. So not overestimating our strengths or underestimating our weaknesses. So humility and self-awareness, they walk hand in hand, because without self-awareness, you wouldn't see your blind spots. And we all have them. So it's important that we have this self-awareness in our forefront so we can see, even ourselves, and be able to anticipate issues and not clouded by our own biases or by our own judgments. Then thirdly, we have to avoid complacency. Complacency is a killer. And the funny thing about complacency is, ironically, it stems from success. The more successful you are, the probably more likelihood that you may become complacent, because you think that, I've gotten this done, I overcame this and that, and then you may begin to relax. It is important as leaders to always be in that mind frame of a startup mentality. We always have to consistently anticipate, reinvent. We never want to get to a place where we are satisfied. Leaders don't be. We keep becoming. The moment we get to that point of, I've arrived, then here comes complacency. So we have to keep reinventing. We have to keep anticipating. And then lastly, you always have to remember that your people see you as a function. So when young leaders, let me start with that, or when you go through your leadership experience, in the beginning, you'll find out that people talk to you. It's easier for people to talk to you, to relate, with you, because you have the listening ear, and then they still see you as a person. So they talk to you, you give them unfiltered feedbacks and things like that. Now, what you'll notice is the higher you climb in the leadership ladder, the less they see you as that. They begin to see you as a function, particularly when you get into the C-suite, like the CEO, COO, anything. They begin to see you as a function. Hence, they are likely to color the truth or just outrightly lie to you, telling you exactly what you want to hear. So as leaders, we have to be careful. We have to be mindful that it is important that we let our work space, we let it be comfortable or conducive enough to people where they know that they are seen as humans, and that their words and what they do matter, so that they can give you the right feedback, so that they can continue to have access to us, so that they can continue to tell us what we need to hear versus what they think we want to hear. So, just in summary, take this with you. If you want to be an anticipating leader, you have to embrace humility. You have to be self-aware. You have to avoid complacency. And you have to remember that others see you as a function. If you remember those key 4 qualities and you carry them and you get used to them,